So Folding at Home is an application which is used to process work units in searching for cures for cancers and those kind of things. So there is an application which is developed for Linux also. So if you have your Unraid system, you can use your Unraid system's graphical using power and processing power in helping a cause which is much greater. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to configure your Unraid system with Folding at Home, and let's see how to do it. First of all, you will need an Unraid server. So already I am in my Unraid server. So after you go to your Unraid server's interface, what you need to do is you need to go to your app step. So if you already have an app step, then it's good. If not, I will have a link in the description in the way of installing that. Okay, now if you already have it, go to the app step. By now you might get a default option to install it in as you are going to the interface. If not, you can search for the Folding at Home application from the search bar. So as you can see the there are 4 options. So best thing is to use the Folding at Home, which is given by the Linux server distributions. Okay, so if not, you can search it from here. So as I have already get that option from here, I'm going to select it. So currently you don't need to change any of these. You can change them if you want, but it's not a must. By default, all the settings are configured, so you just need to select apply. But if you have a GPU in your Unraid system, you will have to install your GPU drivers, and afterwards you need to add the GPU drivers identity numbers here, and then only you can apply. So you need to do that first before going into this application installation option. But currently in my server I don't have one, so I'm just going to select apply. If yours have a GPU, first what I recommend is to first install the NVIDIA drivers if you have an NVIDIA card. Then currently I think Unraid supports only NVIDIA, and this system only supports NVIDIA. Afterwards get the ID of that GPU, add it here, then apply. So I have only a CPU currently in my system, so I'm just going to apply. So it might take some time. Okay, now the installation is done. Click on the done icon, go to your Docker tab. After this finishes loading up, then you will be able to see your Folding at Home Docker application. Click on it and click on the web UI. You will have a web UI like this. You can use it if you want. If not, I think the much easiest and the convenient way to configure your Folding at Home server is to install the Windows or Mac or Linux application of it. So I already think I have it in my system. So yes, I already have it in my system. So for you to add your Unraid system onto your already existing Folding at Home Windows server, click on the advanced control of Folding at Home installation icon. You will get this interface, and click on add here and give your Unraid server's IP address. So here I'm going to give my Unraid server's IP address. The port number is standard. If you have changed your port number, you can check it from your Unraid servers edit option. So this is the port number. So by default it's the same. So if you haven't changed anything, you didn't need to change in the Unraid the Folding at Home desktop client also. So just give the IP address, and if you need to identify this device, just give a name. So I'm going to give it as Unraid and click save. So if it works properly, you should get your Unraid system in your PC. So as you can see, my Unraid system is already processing some things, and I have a 4-core CPU. If you have your GPU also, you will be able to see your GPU in this option. So like that, you can process work units for a greater good. Okay, so as you saw, I just showed you how to configure your Unraid system with Folding at Home. So the thing to remind is, if you are going to configure this, you need to have a graphical user a GPU in your system. So best thing is to have a normal GPU, or else you can use your CPU also, doesn't matter. But if you have a graphical processing unit, that's much more better. So by doing so, you can help it. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you are going to use this Folding at Home application in your Unraid system, so that you can help in finding cures for cancers and all the other things in the world. So thank you and have a nice day.